Morning guys, this is Dr. Mayapurna. Now me, my friend Vikram, we are planning to go to Nepal for our ABC trek. We are going in this Indian Explorer. He is financing our trip to till the airport. Yeah. So this is Alak. We are right now in Siliguri. It's around 7:40. Now we are heading towards Bhadrapur airport. So see you.
तो मैं उधर का बैग कितना बड़ा है?
Now we are crossing the border. We are above the bridge, Mechi. We are crossing the Mechi river. We are entering Nepal. So now we have reached here, Sandagodi airport. This is in Bhadrapur, Nepal. We have to board a flight from here and then we are heading towards Kathmandu. From there we have a connecting flight to Pokhara. So wish us luck. Yeah, we have reached Kathmandu. Now again we have to check in and move to Pokhara. Hi, so we reached Pokhara airport. Now we are heading towards lakeside. Please sit. Now we are taking this taxi, we are heading towards the lakeside from the airport. Yeah! Hello! Morning in Pokhara. So now we are heading towards Nepal. We have booked this jeep. Boarded this jeep from Pokhara. From here we are going to head towards Jhinudanda, which is around roughly 2.5 to 3 hours journey. From Jhinudanda we are going to start our trekking. The roads till Nepal was quite okay. Once we crossed the Nepal bridge, then the roads were quite bumpy. As we progressed further, we had to cross a lot of streams, but it was quite adventurous. So we got so excited to start our trekking finally after so many months of preparation. So we started from Jhinudanda and now our plan was to reach till Upper Sinwa. So the initial part, which was from Jhinudanda to Chamrong, was really tough because it was so hot that day, and on top of that there was only stairs we could find. There was only stairs and stairs for 3 hours. It was really tough. Our energy level was so low that we had to rest in Chomrong for some time to get our energies back, then had some lunch, then we moved on towards our next destination, which was Sinwa. This ABC trek route is quite commercial. We get all kind of eateries from French fries to burger to pizza. But we decided to go for the simple dal bath as we heard the myth of the dal bath power 24 hours. So we left Chomrong and on the way we came across a checkpost where we had to show our permits. This permits we had already made in Pokhara the previous day, so our job was quite easy. So we left from here to Lower Sinwa. From the checkpost is all downhill. On the way you come across a beautiful stupa, and as you go down you come across a hanging bridge. From there then again we have to climb up to reach Lower Sinwa. It took us roughly around 2 to 2.5 hours to reach Lower Sinwa from Chomrong, and from there it took another 1 hour to reach Upper Sinwa. We reached Upper Sinwa at around 5:30 p.m. We were lucky that we got rooms as we had booked from Chomrong earlier. We had trekked for around 7 hours on our first day. So at around 8 p.m. we had our dinner and we went to sleep. Today is our third day of our trip, but technically our second day of our trekking. So today we plan to move from our current location, which is Upper Sinwa, till MBC, Annapurna Base Camp. After our breakfast, we started our trekking from Upper Sinwa at around 7:30 am. As we moved through the jungle trail, we passed through many streams and numerous waterfalls. Personally, I felt this stretch of the trail was the easiest among all. After an hour of hike, we reach a point where our road leads downhill. After 30 minutes of downhill walking, then we reach our first stop of the day, which was Bamboo. We halted at Bamboo for around 15 to 20 minutes, had some fresh lemon tea, and then we pushed on to our next stop, which was Dowan. We passed through many water crossings and streams, and after a point we reached a place which had a beautiful temple and a waterfall in its background. It took us an hour from Bamboo to reach our next stop, which was in Dowan. From Dowan to Himalayas, It took us roughly around 1.5 hours. Once we reached Himalaya, it started raining. So we stopped there, had our lunch, waited for the rain to stop, but it never stopped. So we put on our poncho and pushed for Devrali. We left Devrali at around 4 pm and expected to reach MBC in the next 2 hours. But it didn't happen so. Initially we had planned to halt at Devrali and start our trek the very next day. But as due to scarcity in accommodation, we had to push further to MBC. And furthermore, the rain had delayed us by at least an hour. We had never trekked in the dark. This was our first time experience, and among our 4 trekkers, only one of them had the headlight. So we had visibility issues, and as we were gaining altitude, we had difficulties climbing. We reached MBC at around 7:30 pm, and we had gained an altitude of around 1350 meters on a single day. We had walked for around 9 hours from Upper Sinwa till MBC and covered a distance of roughly 19.5 kilometers.